Do you ever feel like content is just one more thing on your already overloaded plate? Today, I'll show you how to systemize your content so it stops draining your time and energy. The first thing that you want to do when it comes to trying to create content is starting to batch it. And you've probably heard this plenty of times that, batch content, do 20, 30, 40 videos at a time. And that is overwhelming. But the thing is that you trying to do it daily is also not helping you out as well. So my suggestion would be to try and find one day a week where you can record 5 reels, one long form video, whatever your content strategy is of how much content you want to put out. You need to break that down into manageable actions and do it on that one day. And why do I say start to batch at least in a weekly basis? Because you can start to be strategic. The problem why your content isn't that great is because you're trying to do it on the fly. Think about you on the job site right now. If you go to the job site and then try and figure out what tools you need, what the job's gonna be, do you expect that job to go well? It would be a miracle if it actually went well. So that's the same thing when it comes to content. Yes, you can make a decent post here and there. You're gonna have a decent job here and there, even though you didn't plan ahead and prepare for that job or that content. But when you start to work on batching your content, you can really figure out, okay, what are the things that I'm gonna talk about? And then you have it listed out and you knock that stuff out. Just like the job site, when you know exactly the steps you need to take, all the things that need to get done, that job gets done more efficiently and you don't have to come back because you did it right the first time. Now, number 2, which goes in line with the batching and doing weekly recordings, is to actually have a content calendar that's 2 to 4 weeks out. So again, you're starting to pre-plan ahead of time where you have those weekly sessions where you do the video sessions, but then you also have a calendar that's 2 to 4 weeks out, so you can really start thinking through, seeing what content's actually working, what content you like, and you're able to constantly monitor the content as you're going along. But now you're ahead of time instead of being rushed to try and figure out what the next piece of content or the weekly content's gonna look like. Now you already know and have a game plan ahead of time. Number 3, which is my favorite, and I did because I got tired of doing all the content, is actually delegating all the video editing, posting, and engagement to somebody such as a virtual assistant. If you don't have somebody on your team right now, maybe you can hire a virtual assistant and we can help out with that. But get yourself somebody who can do that stuff. So again, you can focus on the strategy, you can focus on just filming, and then get back to work on the things actually making you money. Because social media is a long game. It's not something that's gonna make you money right in the moment. Not one single post is gonna necessarily make you money, but you can delegate these things out, which then allows for you just have more fun creating the video, being creative, getting on camera like this right now, rather than, okay, well, I gotta get it done quick and then I gotta go edit it and I gotta go post it and all these different things. You get to focus on just creating the content and being the face of your brand. And number 4, really keep it simple and start with 3 brand pillars. We hear about this all the time of, have your 5 or 10 pillars, the things that you talk about. Keep it simple. It needs to be about your work, your story, both personal and work story, and your clients. By sharing things about those 3 areas, you're going to be able to have content that is relatable and to you as a person, to your clients, because you're talking about other clients that are most likely going to be just like them. If they want to get a sidewalk in their front yard, and that's what you're talking about, stamping concrete, stamping the sidewalk to make it look nice and bring that home to life for that person, giving them a little bit of extra personality. Now another client looking for somebody to stamp a sidewalk for them will know that, hey, this person did it. They were worried about this and you were able to overcome those worries and give them the product they wanted without any concern. But then also you're sharing your work and business stories, so you're becoming relatable because you're sharing your personal side, but you're also talking about the business, which keeps your business top of mind. So all of these things combined are just super simple. You're not trying to figure out hobbies, things that you want to be known for, your personality, this, that, and the other. No. Business, yourself, and your clients. So you're relatable in multi-facets, so your content will reach your audience and you will then be top of mind for them when they're ready to do business with you. And here's the thing, I used to spend hours trying to figure out content, what in the world I was gonna post, but when I broke it down simply, where I focused on what is the work I do and how does it benefit people? Who am I so people can relate with me? And what are my clients' successes? What are they getting? What are they doing with our services? That's when my content started to be more relatable, and I had more people reaching out to me in the direct messages. So if you want content that's not going to take a bunch of your time and energy, do these 4 things. Number 1, start to batch record weekly. Number 2, set a content calendar that's 2 to 4 weeks out so you can know ahead of time what it is that you're going to do. 3, delegate editing, posting, and engagement to somebody such as a virtual assistant or somebody else on your team. And number 4, keep it simple by only talking about your work, yourself, and your clients. So if any of this was helpful for you at all, let us know in the comments below and tell us about what you're struggling with so we can help you be able to work through that, because we help people all the time with their content creation, coming up with unique ideas to help share themselves and their business to be able to gain more clients.